Hey guys, it's Nate, aka the FUT Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. It's Monday, so every Monday we take a look at the market and the upcoming events in this next week of FIFA that we could see have certain market impacts on our game. And this week we have a big topic to discuss, and that is FUT Birthday. Now, this is a promotion that so many people are going to be looking forward to and have been looking forward to and are kind of now expecting anytime. So that's going to play into a big part of this market this week because a lot of people are going to be planning for this FUT Birthday to come out on Friday, which I would be in agreement with that. So in this video today, we're going to look at a lot of FUT Birthday related market things and other things that could happen throughout the week. So starting off, early week, I don't see anything happening in early week. I mean, we have our Player of the Months, we have our expiring Carnival SBCs that are in the live section. I mean, obviously these SBCs all expire by Friday. Antonio Rudiger expiring on Friday at 6 p.m. UK as the latest SBC that came out. So this week, maybe we get a random flashback or two. Maybe we get a random icon dropped here or there. But I expect it to be a pretty quiet week, honestly, in terms of content until we get to Friday. And when we get to Friday, I think we're going to get a ton of content with this FUT Birthday. So we're going to talk about all the stuff that could come with FUT Birthday. This is kind of like a market outlook and a FUT Birthday guide, kind of all smashed into one. But first, I want to talk about the timing of when they could actually drop FUT Birthday. And in the years past, it has been on a Friday. The past 2 years, they've dropped it on a Friday. But this year, they've been doing the things with the loading screens. I'm just going to take you guys out here so you know what I'm talking about. Most of you probably already know this, but they've been teasing promotions with loading screens. And we have seen loading screens at 3 different times this year, at 3 different days when they've done that. They've done a loading screen on a Monday, which would basically be today. They put a loading screen out saying Friday we're going to have this promotion. That's the earliest that we've seen a loading screen. We saw one on a Monday. We saw one on a Thursday, and this is the most popular. So on a Thursday at 6 p.m. UK, a lot of times we see a loading screen for the promo that will be coming up the next day on that Friday afterwards, about 24 hours before, maybe even like 20 hours before. They kind of delay the loading screen coming out. And then obviously we see loading screens like the morning of or the day of the promotion. So those are kind of our 3 options for a time frame, and I'm really leaning towards either we're going to get the loading screen today and they're going to hype up FUT Birthday all week and the market is going to have a whole week to kind of prepare, aka crash, before this promotion comes out, or they're going to drop it on Thursday at 6 p.m. UK and stuff like that. Now I think it was for Future Stars that they actually dropped the promo on a Monday. They dropped the loading screen on a Monday and they teased it and we were like, wait, what is going on? And they kind of, throughout the week, they kind of released players that were going to come out and they showed us what was actually going to happen. So I think that's what happened on the Monday. That was like the one time they released a loading screen on a Monday. But regardless, I do think it's going to be Thursday at 6 p.m. UK. We're going to see the FUT Birthday loading screen. But everybody's going to be preparing for it this week. This is kind of an interesting week because we know a promotion is coming. It should be this Friday because FIFA Ultimate Team's 10-year anniversary, the 10-year birthday of FIFA Ultimate Team, is on Tuesday. Tomorrow, the 19th, is the official 10-year. So people are going to have all week to think about this, to prepare for this, and to honestly kind of sell and get rid of whatever they might have that they think they need to sell before FUT Birthday. And that's why I think we're going to see kind of like, not a crash, but a slow decline throughout the week. The market probably will stay about the same. There won't be too many movements, but we'll see a lot of sell-offs in some areas, maybe like special cards, popular cards that people are using, especially in the day or so before FUT Birthday. Even though we'll have weekend league rewards, which will push up the market at some point on Thursday, I'm just really skeptical this week about what the market could do with the promotion coming. Even though we're not getting a lot of content, usually that means the market rises. I honestly think this week a lot of things are going to go down because more and more people are going to start talking about FUT Birthday, and including us. We need to talk about FUT Birthday too, and I want to do it early on this week, right now, while you guys still have time, while the market is still up a decent bit. Because if we look at a lot of graphs, this is a random Marco Royce graph that I was looking at. If you look at this daily graph, a lot of stuff rebounded in this past week, after we had the major coin suck 2-for-1 packs promo a lot of stuff really rebounded into this weekend league, and even this Raheem Sterling card, you can see he rebounded really well this weekend as well, and some stuff hasn't even come down all the way yet. It's still pretty high. So that just tells me that people were buying teams, building teams, and they were playing, and all that stuff is going to be sold off, I think, throughout this week. So let's take a look through a lot of this FUT Birthday stuff and talk about this really fast. I don't want to make this video super duper long, but I just want to talk about some things that we could see coming for FUT Birthday. You guys might already know this, so I'm going to make it pretty quick. So FUT Birthday, they released a squad, a lot of position change players. Last year we had a left back Bale, a right wing Cristiano Ronaldo, and then many other position changes with a striker Mane card as well. But the main content came in the SBCs. We had an SBC each day, revolving around one SBC for each year that FIFA Ultimate Team had been around, with the most interesting SBC being the FUT 17. You got an 84 to 87 rated player from this SBC, and that was probably to help you out with the Icon SBCs, because that was a major part of what happened during this promo. We got the end of an era Kaká, which was a nice SBC. Basically this year, I presume this will be replaced with flashback SBCs. I presume we'll get plenty of those during FUT Birthday. And then we obviously got 4 FUT Birthday players, Van Persie, Schweinsteiger, Torre, and Rooney, as FUT Birthday players that were only available through SBC. I think you had to unlock with St. Patrick's Day players for some of them. Yeah, so you could only have a certain amount of St. Patrick's Day players. So they combined St. Patrick's Day with this promo last year. That's one thing that I think a lot of people forget, and I think we could definitely see that again this year. Maybe that's where the whole FUT mashup thing comes into play. I don't know. There was a code that was a pack code or something that was put into the database that FUTWatch tweeted out called FUT mashup. I don't know if that will have anything to do with what's coming this weekend. We'll have to play that by ear and see if we get any more info. But FUT Birthday could be part of that FUT mashup. The biggest thing about last year was, again, in the SBCs, you had 3 major prime icons that were dropped. You had Ronaldo, you had Maldini, and you had Hullet. And those are all 3 end game icons that a lot of people would want to do. I think we're going to see big icons again this year, just like we did last year. We're going to see a lot of those big icon moments SBCs, though, instead of regular icon primes. It's just going to be icon moments SBCs, since we have those new versions of icons in the game, which is pretty sweet. But Team of the Week upgrades, Team of the Week 1 through 26 tradable, and this is one thing I want to talk about market-wise where we could see decline this week. A lot of people are trading with informs, myself included. If we actually go look at my transfer list right now, you can see what I've been trading with. I've been flipping a lot of informs today. I have a lot of informs and other various special cards that I have trying to flip right now for sale on the market. So I've been trading with a lot of those types of cards, and this week, I think if you guys are holding on to any of those in your club, if you're holding on to any high-rated meta players, like, the Fabinhos, the Fernandinhos, Gabriel Jesus, any like high-tier inform, Team of the Week 1 through 26, I think you're honestly going to want to get it out of the club, because you don't want to take a chance with this, because those cards, the prices of those cards went down so much from this SBC. So basically this SBC, what it is, it's basically like a Team of the Week SBC. And it was so cheap and easy. It was an 82 rated squad, 30 chemistry, and you got a guaranteed 81 plus player from Team of the Week 1 through 26, or the currently active Team of the Week. It was crazy. It was a crazy SBC, and I remember I got a lot of cool pulls from this SBC, and tons of people do this. And it obviously causes a lot of inform prices to crash because those cards are available through SBC. And then they had a regular tradable Team of the Week SBC that you could use now or save for later. That's just the normal Team of the Week upgrade. And then we had the base icon SBC. This was the first time we had it in FIFA 18, but I could definitely see it coming out again in FIFA 19 if they require multiple icons for Hullet, for Maldini, for Eusebio, for Cruyff. We have so many higher tier icons now that I do believe this SBC would come out. And with this SBC coming out, I think we're going to get these upgrades again too. We saw this earlier this year. Last year they did an 86 to 89, 84 to 87 upgrade, and an 82 to 85. So these were some of the upgrade packs that you found in the SBC section. And we saw those earlier this year. I think it was, I'm not sure if there's a rating cap this year. It's like an 84 to 86 upgrade. It came out in this section. when the base icon SBC was out, because a lot of people will dump their golds into that 86 or whatever, the 86 to 89, or the 84 to 87, get the high rated players, and then do the icon SBC or the baby icon SBC. And then, that's just kind of a way where EA gets you to kind of suck more and more of your coins into doing an icon SBC. So I do think we're going to see this again. But you get the requirement, maybe a themed kit or something here or there as well. But, I mean, you get what's going on with this promo. It's just so much coin suck, and more coin suck right before Team of the Season, which is a huge pack-based promo with some of the best players in packs for the end of the year. So this promo is going to cause a lot of these informs like I'm looking at right here. These are all informs from Team of the Weeks 1 through 26 that a lot of people are interested in, that a lot of people use. Like this Chiellini card this weekend. He was an incredible weekend league flip because he's such a rare card. He went from 250k all the way to 300k, and he was almost extinct at one point just because there's so little of his cards on the market, being from a rare card, high rated, and very valuable in game. A lot of these cards are going to take major hits in price, and we've seen this happen already this year when they released the best of Team of the Week players in packs. We can kind of use that as an example for what would happen if they release a Team of the Week 1 through 26 SBC, or even if they put a version of best of packs, a best of players in packs again during FUT Birthday. So we saw this David De Gea card went down big time in price. We can actually pull it up on Foothead really fast. We'll go De Gea and check this out, because this is kind of a form or a kind of a blueprint for what's going to happen with this card when it during FUT Birthday. So you see De Gea was 430, 428, and then boom, he comes back into packs, and his lowest point is in the first couple of days. Well, why is that? He's in packs, and they did lightning rounds. It's going to be a little bit different with these Team of the Week cards. If the 1 through 26 SBC is out, most of the panic is going to happen right away at the beginning. But also those players, it's not just opening packs for those players. You're putting in an SBC. So every time somebody does a Team of the Week 1 through 26 SBC, they are losing coins because they're buying players to put in that SBC, and they get an untradeable version of that player out. So there's less coins on the market after that SBC is completed because those players, they bought players with coins, but they now have that player and they can go sell the tradable one, or people panic sell the tradable one right away. That's what I meant by seeing the panic right at the beginning. A lot of times in the first couple of hours, when people figure out what's going on, you will see the most panic and these cards will actually hit their lowest. That's what you saw during Black Friday when those cards went into packs. The best of Team of the Week in Black Friday, they were at their lowest about 2 to 3 hours after that first announcement, when those cards came back into packs and people realized, oh shoot, if I have one of these in my club, I need to sell it right now because his price is going to drop and I can pack him. So it's a combination of the panic sell and of the players actually being in packs. Now, if they're not in packs, that's totally fine. There's still going to be a panic sell, because if we do get a Team of the Week 1 through 26 SBC, all those cards are going to get panic sold, and it's going to create an opportunity for us to invest in some of the very high rated and meta cards. Somebody maybe even like, this is a very basic example, but a Fabinho inform, the center mid, a lot of people have used this card for so many games this year. I mean, even if you just look at this card, how many games are played for each one that I go through, 200 games almost on every card that I sift through right here. Very popular meta infield or midfield player in the Prem. People are going to want to buy this card back, but if he goes back into packs, he's going to dip down. He might even dip to like 70k, or I don't know how low this card could get. It just depends on how people value it. That's something we have to watch, because cards like this are going to rebound. This Fabinho center back card going back into packs, it's going to rebound after the promotion. Now, only a few things are going to rebound. Some stuff is just going to stay dead for the rest of the year. So that's stuff that we'll have to look at later down the line. But the informs is really what I want to touch on today with this market outlook for the week, because that's where I feel like you guys need to prepare the most right now. Again, go in your clubs, check out and see what you might have in there. Like right now, the only informs I have in my club, I have a couple investments that I need to sell, but most of them are just high rated informs that I got for very cheap, that really their prices aren't going to move that much. If anything, it's going to create an opportunity for some of these Team of the Week 1 cards that were maybe investments to begin with, like an early Team of the Week card, maybe a Team of the Week 1 player that was an 84 rated inform that was almost extinct just because, I don't want to quick sell that, but just because of that card being Team of the Week 1 being so rare, and it's been used for SBCs throughout the entirety of this year so far. There might be a little bit of panic sell in that, even on discard informs, and if they go back to discard or a low price, it could be an investment opportunity, as some of those really old informs don't get more supply except for untradeable, but the tradable ones are just panic sold from people that had them on the game. So that's all things that we need to look at right away. Again, first take a look at your club, look for the informs, get them out, I would say, while the market is decently high right now, as soon as possible. I need to do a little bit of that as well. You saw 9 Golan in my club. He was kind of panic sold this week. I might have to break even on some of these cards just because I don't want to be stuck with them when a Team of the Week 1 through 26 SBC could come out. So again, for you guys, a tip this week, this is the first thing I'm going to look at, the informs. Make sure you focus on those. But again, for the rest of this week, I do think the market could see kind of a decline. So if you're trading this week, it's all quick ins and quick outs. That's what I'm doing with all these cards that are on my transfer list, is just buying cards that I see for cheap, looking on through FUT squads, finding deals. I flipped an icon today. That was a nice like 30 to 40K profit on that card. And then basically I'm just trying to do quick flips with these cards and get them out as fast as I can for some quick coins and to trade and make some coins, because I still need coins heading into these promos. But again, that was the first kind of video on FUT Birthday. We focused on the informs. I'll focus on other things throughout the rest of this week. We'll look at icons, and we'll actually go back and look at some FIFA 18 graphs of gold cards and everything like that. So stay tuned to the channel this week. We're going to look at a lot of FUT Birthday stuff because this is a massive promo. It's one of the biggest promos of the year, and we need to stay on top of it. So again, if you enjoyed the video, smash a thumbs up on it, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's been Nate, the FUT Accountant. Catch you guys later. Peace out.